We're making chili again. Welcome to the show. Hey, we're making chili again. I am making it with chicken and ground beef this time. Ground beef, ground chicken. Flip it around. Wicked witch. I learned from my mistakes. I will not squirt raw turkey juice on my face because there's no turkey, but also because I've learned my lesson. And I will not be turning on the fan. I'm sure that was very annoying and very loud, and I apologize. This is my handy dandy meat chopping thing. I got this because we went to visit my best friend in Charlotte months and months and months ago. It was like the first time we were meeting her fiance, and she had one and she was using it, and I was very excited about it. So I bought one, and it's like my favorite utensil. So I didn't use it last time, and I don't know why. I think I was just really feeling dumb. Speaking of dumb, that same best friend that I visited in Charlotte informed me that I make coffee wrong. It was so important to her to tell me that I was doing it wrong and to improve my skills that they were literally walking out the door, had their sweaters on to leave, and she was giving me a demonstration on how to use a mocha pot. Maybe eventually I'll make another coffee for you guys so that she can see that I've improved. I literally made coffee that same day because I was like, okay, well, now that I've been given the proper tutorial, I have to do it. I will say it was really good. So I no longer boil water, and you're just supposed to put the water in there and go. Again, I think I was listening to a man on TikTok. So I'm currently browning the meat for our chili. This last week, Chris and I have been finalizing some things for our Europe trip in February, and I'm very excited. We actually, this is like crazy. We just booked West End tickets to see Moulin Rouge, which is like insane. That is another one that's kind of like funny girl to me, where it's kind of like nostalgic and like reminiscent of my childhood. Just because like my grandma was the reason I was really into Funny Girl, and my uncle is the reason I'm really into Moulin Rouge. My uncle was actually the one that got me into theater when I was a kid, and he introduced me to literally all cool musicals and plays and movies and all that stuff. But we watched Moulin Rouge together, and I think within that same period of time we watched Shakespeare in Love. Meat is browned. Now I'm going to turn off the heat and throw the meat in to the pot and make an onion. Last time I did this, we did it with turkey, my questionable turkey. It was good. The tea is I did not end up making broccoli cheese soup the next day. I think we ended up ordering food, which is like, you know, and then the turkey was expired. So I ended up throwing half of that away, which broke me a little bit. Let's get into this onion. We did 2 onions last time. So that's all I have is 2. Anyway, we have tickets to Moulin Rouge, which is insane. We're going to the actual Moulin Rouge in Paris. We're not going to see the show. I've heard it's really expensive, but we'll at least be seeing the actual theater and then seeing the musical in London, which is sick. We bought not too long ago a new kind of like vlog camera situation. We bought the Insta360 Go Ultra. I'm very excited to use that. We kind of wanted to stay away from using our phones because it's such a like scary thing when your phone gets stolen, and apparently that happens a lot over there. Trying to avoid that, so we got a camera. I will of course be trying to make a video for you guys when we get back, and by the time this video comes out, it should be very, very soon. While these onions are cooking, I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff in the pot. Have you ever just gotten to a point with a job where you like want to scream like every day? That's where I'm at. Anyway, I forgot to season my chili. So let's season my chili. Onion, powder, garlic. Thank God I can finally throw this away. The obvious chili powder. Yeah. What is this called? Black pepper. Salt. Paprika. Not gonna lie, what does paprika taste like? Somebody tell me. Because I don't know. I'm gonna throw turmeric in there too, even though I don't know what this tastes like either. And my favorite, cumin. And don't stop with the cumin until it smells like an armpit. Stir. And now we taste. I look crazy. Look at my hair. That's called going blonde. Tastes like the tomatoes What? Might have put too much cumin in there. Stop before it smells like an armpit. Too much cumin, not enough salt. I also don't think there's enough chili powder, but that's none of my business. Anyway, chili's cooking, great. I was talking about Europe. I was like really excited talking about Europe. I don't know exactly what we're doing in every city or what all we're doing. I know the big stuff. Off the top of my head, I mean, like I obviously like I know what I'm doing while I'm over there. This is the first time I'm leaving the country. I'm very excited. I'm gonna try to take you guys with me a little bit, as much as I can. Okay, I've had enough, so I will be ending things here. Thanks for coming to another Chilean chat. Maybe this is a thing we do, and maybe not Chile every time, but I might just end up calling it Chilean chat because it's cute. Thanks for another Chilean chat. I was gonna put my foot on the counter. I'm wearing shoes. Anyway, love you guys, and I hope you're enjoying my content. I'm excited. Put out like so many videos at this point probably. Okay, love you. Bye.